Hello people of YouTube, I'm Logan and welcome back to Skylanders Superchargers. Alright, we're heading to the Spellpunk Library to... I have no regrets for giving the characters random hats. This is the funniest shit I've ever had to deal with. Man, not as funny as Eon in a top hat.
We know from Spell Slamser that the books we seek are somewhere in the halls of the ancients. But the hall is vast, and time grows short. Therefore, anyone who can possibly be spared from maintaining the academy will be going on this mission to assist in finding these books. Chaos and the darkness threaten all of us. This is the key to putting an end to their evil, for good.
Oh, I wish I was as good at being as inspirational as that guy, but still it's hard to get excited about going to a library. Right, Hugo? Never mind.
At least he immediately was just like, yeah, never mind. Never mind, what am I saying? This idiot would love going to the library.
Wow, this place is incredible. Look at all these books. I could stay in here forever.
Stay focused, Hugo. We're here for one thing, to figure out how to stop the darkness. And be careful. This is no ordinary library.
Come on, Callie, it's just a bunch of stupid, moldy books. It's the most boring quest ever.
Ah, gotcha!
You see? And that's why I don't read.
The Coming of the Darkness by Pumphrey LaFuzzbottom. Great job, Flynn! This is exactly what we're looking for.
It is? I mean, of course it is. You know, I gotta admit that first chapter really pulls you in.
That was awful.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
I think I found a book about the darkness. But since this library is cursed, it might be best if you open it.
Oh, thanks, Callie.
There has got to be something within these pages that will give us a clue to stopping it. Have a look, Skylander, and be careful.
Before creating the portals, the ancients explored the universe using magical relics called rift engines. But in their haste to spread the light of Skylands to other worlds, they created a powerful rift engine that opened a door to a forbidden world and unleashed a destructive force into Skylands, the darkness. Centuries later, in the age of the Portal Masters, the Skylanders had become the greatest champions the world had ever known. No enemy or debris could stand before their might. But the darkness was still out there, somewhere, laying in wait.
Sweet!
Suddenly, tremors and aftershocks rumbled throughout the land. Some great evil was being conjured in the arcane keep of the Spellpunks. The devious Spellpunks had unearthed the very same cursed relic that had allowed the darkness into Skylands centuries ago.
Oh my god, I can jump on him.
Dark rift engine. Level up! This is exciting! The Spellpunks had to be stopped before they could use its power to awaken the darkness. But the way to the Citadel had grown treacherous. Danger sprang from the shadows.
Darn it. Right. Worth it. For a sky stone, maybe not worth it. I have gotta stop just blindly jumping into the abyss. It's so fun just jumping on their heads like they're a Mario enemy. Maybe I should be feeling as Bowser.
The spellpunks were drawing magic from the Dark Rift engine, feeding power to the darkness. Level up.
Gamble, 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 gamble. Huh?
A welcome contribution to the next upgrade. It is widely known that fairies only accept cold, hard cash. The Skylanders fought their way through the danger, charging into the mouth of the Spellpunk Keep. Level up. Level up. Then, without warning, all of Skylands began to quake. And a wave of fear swept over the land as a great and terrible shadow erupted from the keep. It bellowed in a deep and malevolent voice. Behold, Skylands, I have returned. All shall fear and obey me. I am the darkness.
I had always heard that it was the ancients who let the darkness into Skylands, but I've never heard about that Dark Rift engine. Still, we don't know how they managed to finally defeat it. We'll have to keep looking, Skylander. Maybe one of the others found something useful.
Hey, Skylander, look at this!
What do you want,
I've never
kid?
seen so many books in one place.
Yes, that's what a library is. Oh, is this one? Ah, I knew it wasn't completely free.
So, what I am thinking for this tale is a sort of fable on the dangers of excess. So, perhaps the hero discovers a secret room full of treasure. And not just some treasure, but a veritable cornucopia of coins and gold. But then, as they collect it, a metaphor arrives in the form of a crushing ball of covetousness. Chases the hero, destroying all in its wake.
If I want to get to that treasure chest, I can't be greedy. No, too greedy.
Yes, very good. And then, you know, the hero escapes, a little richer, a little wiser. What do you think? Too highbrow?
Snaggle scale. I mean, the basic idea is definitely there. Like, yeah, the more you greet after something, the more likely you are to get hurt. Or, I don't know. I can see a book like that being written now.
Look at this! Hey, Skylander, look at this! You should try this. The Charge of the First Light Squadron. It's about an elite squad of fighter pilots who took on the overwhelming forces of evil.
Light Squadron.
Looks pretty turbulent in there. Best if you summon a sky vehicle if you want to take a look.
Yeah, I knew. Let me put one on the portal. Pretty sure this one's just your standard shoot 'em up stage, but hey, I love me a classic shoot 'em up.
Sunrunner. Supercharged.
Oh.
As the power of the darkness grew, the marauding forces that served it took control of the skies and terrorized the land. All hope seemed lost. Until a ragtag group of pilots was assembled with a single impossible goal: to hold back the encroaching evil and give the good people of Skylands a chance to escape to safety. This First Light Squadron took to the skies in defiance of all odds to meet this threat head-on. The darkness, underestimating our heroes, sent out a small group of fighters to crush them. And was sorely disappointed.
Oh!
The darkness, enraged at the squadron's continued success, brought more of its armada into the battle. But the First Light Squadron was undeterred. These enemies, too, would fall before the righteous might of these brave pilots. Dark forces were relentless in their attack. But the First Light Squadron was determined to destroy the Dark Galleon and cripple the Armada once and for all.
Invincibility.
You know, it's not much of a shoot 'em up whenever you have an auto-targeting laser. Hey, free gear! What was that too? Can I?
Meteor Crux. Star Crystals. Planetoid Mover. Star Crystal. Planetoid Mover. Star Crystals. Planetoid Mover. Star Crystals.
Modification complete.
What happened to my other piece?
Planetoid. Star. Planetoid. Star Crystal. Planetoid Mover.
Modification complete.
The First Light Squadron dispatched these foes with authority and continued their quest.
Invincibility. Invincibility.
But the darkness was cunning and called forth the Dark Galleon to vanquish the squadron's hopes.
Oh
Thus
no!
began the final charge of the First Light.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That obviously choreographed attack was so obviously choreographed that I didn't even notice it. Such an idiot. Yippee! Ooh, another piece! Oh. The Little Bang Horn.
The Armada of Darkness fell that day to a ragtag group of heroic pilots who refused to accept that their quest was impossible. Their courage would inspire all to rise up against the power of the darkness.
Well, ain't that just sweet?
Now that was some serious flying. You see that, Skylander? The darkness isn't all powerful. It can be beaten. You should check with Flint. He might have found something useful. Hey, it's possible.
Yeah, I know. It's possible. Not common. So what's over here? Ah, Skystone.
Hey, Skylander, you gotta see this book.
Let me talk to this kid first.
I sure hope we find a way to stop the darkness.
I think we all do. Oh. I sense gambling!
Looks like this one here talks about how the core of light got made to give the darkness the old beatdown. There's probably more inside, but I'm not really in a hurry to crack it open, if you know what I mean, because it's kind of cursed, but you go right ahead.
I'm good. Let me
Radio.
Let me gamble. Is that Snapshot? It's Snapshot. Oh!
Level up. Out of this world.
Just EXP. Okay then. Oh yeah, what? Ah! Okay, this one can't be that bad, can it? Oh, well, that... two of these are off. Get that. Get that. Come on. Hey, hit the button. Rev it up! Give me my car keys, I need to go gambling! Jesus Christ. A big diamond? Oh. All right.
The War of the Darkness had nearly been lost, as all of Skylands was being held in its terrible grip. But there was one chance. A mythical device built by the ancients to combat the darkness had been discovered. It was called the Core of Light. But finding its location would be the most dangerous mission of them all.
Feel the fire!
Wait, those things were destructible? Genius.
The darkness knew the Core of Light would be its end, and so it attacked. Its dark power was beyond comprehension. It shattered mountains and bridges with casual disdain. The darkness's rage was earth-shaking and all-consuming, for it knew that in order for its power to grow, the Core of Light must stay hidden. Undaunted, even in the face of this great evil, the Skylanders continued the quest.
Oh, come on. I am hitting the jump button. Ha! Knew it. It looks like horns be with you.
It called forth its evil servants to do its terrible bidding. But they would fall before the Skylander like limp bundles of experience and treasure. Still found time to stop and collect great piles of treasures. Upgrades don't come cheap.
No, they don't. Give me that money. Gold Rusher cog cap. Yeah, them upgrades don't come cheap. Give me that money.
The darkness grew desperate. Again and again it attacked with renewed fury.
That green spell punk is healing the bad guys. You get him first.
Only to be turned back by the brave Skylanders.
Level up. This fire is out of control.
And then, after a long journey, the lost citadel of the Portal Masters had been reached. The radiant purity of the core of light had been found at last. But in the distance, the darkness raged on.
Oh, did it now?
Wowzers! Looks like the darkness almost conquered Skylands back in the olden days until they used the trusty core of light. But it stopped right before the good part. I totally can't wait to find out what happens next.
Do you? Do you really?
What Max found will have more info. Don't keep me in suspense.
Hey there, Skylander! Check this out! I'm not sure it'll help us much, but it's kind of a cool raid. It's all about an evil Hydra monster. I've heard of that. Well, it turns out it used to be like a pet of some dark portal masters. Can you imagine that?
Hydra.
It's like trying to housebreak a rabid honey badger. Not a good idea. Looks like you'll need a sea vehicle to read this one.
Soda skimmer. Supercharged.
Servants of the darkness were known for keeping a lethal menagerie of creatures and beasts. None was more terrifying than the multi-headed monstrosity known as the Hydra. Hydra's appetite for both food and destruction was without limit. Dark Portal Masters, in an effort to appease their favorite pets, gathered all the food in Skylands and dropped it in the sea. The people, hungry and deprived of all sustenance, called on their heroes, the Skylanders, for aid. The Skylander, heedless of danger, dove into the shadowed and endless depths of the sea to face the Hydra. The lair of this Hydra was fraught with peril, danger, and exploding proximity mines. The Hydra was not the only dangerous creature in this deep sea.
Okay.
Ravenous Hydra hatchlings hid, coiled in the rocks. And would strike without warning.
So shooting it counts?
Sunken treasure was a welcome, untaxable benefit of this journey.
Untaxable benefit?
The fabled fracture fish of Foul Falls swam these waters briefly. Ever deeper into the abyss the Skylander traveled.
Gosh, how deep does this go?
Finally, the Skylander descended into the lair of the Hydra. There was the pilfered food. Without hesitation, the Skylander snatched up the food. The sea rumbled and quaked as the Hydra woke. The heads of the Hydra lashed out in rage. The Skylander was cornered. Until a secret passage out of the lair was revealed. The Skylander sped away. This food was too important to risk. Faster and faster the Skylander swam. But the Hydra's speed was incredible. It churned the water into a swirling foam, gaining and gaining on the Skylander. But just up ahead, that geyser, could it? It could!
Sayonara!
The various and many jaws of the Hydra snapped at the jets of water in frustration. It had been robbed of its prize and vengeance. The Skylander returned the stolen food to the people of Skylands, thwarting this creature of darkness.
Hooray!
Gosh and golly, that was some story, Skylander! Makes you feel like we're kind of making history ourselves right now. Wouldn't that be something if we all ended up in a book someplace too? I bet the next book is gonna be even more exciting than this one! I think Hugo's finally managed to decide on one. You should go find him before he changes his mind!
Ooh, does this put me over the edge for level 20? It does! Yippee! What are my options? Something for entrances. That's different.
Money!
Wanna try a game of Skystone's Overdrive, Skylander?
Heck
I
yeah.
found this old book on Skystone strategies I'm dying to try out. I've been researching Skystone strategies throughout the centuries in this library. You wanna give it a go?
Alright, so I get to go first and you get
Your
the
turn.
rock. Ooh! I get to eat I get to use the hot steak. Yes.
Hot steak.
Oh. What? I stole the rock turn 1? That's so rude.
Bruiser Cruiser. Your turn. Steam Squirt. Hood Sickle. Overdrive ready.
Summon a fire or life spell punk in all empty friendly slots.
Soda Skimmer.
That's so cool, but I win no matter what right now. Hot
Victory.
steak for the win. What do you do? Heal owner for 10. Let's get unreasonable up in here, bruh.
I'll get you next time, I'm sure.
Can I even afford anything from Persephone? Okay.
Oh, hi, Skylander. I'm glad you're here. This book here is called To Light the Dark by Pomfrey LaFuzzbottom. I didn't read much, but it talks about using the core of light to fight the darkness. This could be the one! You can't fully immerse yourself in this book without a land vehicle, Skylander.
Shield Striker. Supercharged.
The forces of good had discovered the hidden location of the core of light, but they soon realized that the ancients had never completed this great machine. A secret that to this day has been forgotten. But with the darkness closing in for the final blow, they had no choice. They would power up the core and risk everything in a final battle. And they would hope that even an incomplete core of light would be enough to keep the darkness at bay. The Skylanders sped into action. There was only one chance. And all
Hey, call it right.
to drive the darkness toward the core itself. But the darkness would not go easily. The darkness laid snares and traps for the Skylander. The Skylander, however, would not be halted. Desperate, the darkness unleashed its full power. Its dark might seared the sky, tearing across the land. battle echoed across all Skylands, trading blows that shattered islands in their wake.
That's probably what made the Skylands the Skylands.
Inch by inch, it was pushed back until it was in range of the core. And then its glorious light filled the sky. With the core of light holding it at bay, it was forced to flee and hide in the deepest, darkest parts of Skylands once again. But for how long? One day it will return for its revenge. In order to destroy the darkness once and for all, the secret to completing the core of light and unleashing its true power must be found. This will be my life's work.
What the heck? Dang, I didn't gamble enough. So, now what?
Any ideas?
The Fuzzbottom!
What'd you call me?
Callie is right. You must seek out the author of that book. If any living being knows how to complete the core, it is Pumphrey LaFuzzbottom.
What?
Oh, what are we waiting for? Let's go find this Pom-Pom Fuzzy Bottom guy and turn this core of light into the most awesome weapon ever!
What the hickety heck?
That's Tessa! She's
Tessa?
trying to fly in these skies, it's too dangerous!
Hopefully the bird broke her fall.
Okay, well, what about Whiskers? Don't you care about him at all, Flynn? Yeah, she seems fine.
Whoa, that looked like a pretty hard landing. You'd better go check on Tessa, Skylander. I need to examine the book we got from the Spellpunk library for leads on Humphrey's whereabouts.
Hey, Tessa!
Tessa, are you alright?
Yeah, I'd say your squawking feather mattress could use a little flying lesson from old Captain Flynn.
I'm fine, guys. Just a little shook up. And it wasn't Whisker's fault, Flynn. These skies are getting more dangerous by the minute. We had to evacuate all of Woodboro to get away from the Sky Eater.
Oh no!
They're safe for now, so I decided to come here to help.
We'll take all the help we can get. Come on, let's get you up to speed.
Allow me. You see, Tessa, it all started with an enchilada.
This could take a while, Skylander. Why don't you go let Master Eon know that Tessa is okay?
I really don't know what this has to do with the Sky Eater, Flynn.
If you can understand why it...
Greetings, Portal Master. You have come far in your time here at Skylands, but there is much more to learn. Here is where you can access all things related to Portal Mastery. Here is where you can view and change your current Portal Master powers. While at the Academy, you are able to modify your Portal Master powers. Continue on your path of courage.
How long does this go on
you will
for?
ascend.
What are these emblems anyway?
Observe. Earning these emblems grants you Stardust, and Stardust
Sorry to cut you off like that, Eon. Stardust King by completing a mission is worth. I'll go with Mission Stardust, because I really go for those more. Because I just learned about these. So your Speedster emblem, earn stars in land races. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Live wire dust. Emblem star. You know what? Since I'm going to be earning a lot of emblems at the moment, let's just quickly get these out of the way. This is gonna get ridiculous, isn't it? Alright. I'm still gonna go with the Mission Stardust. The live wires I don't think are gonna give me as much. Collect soul gems? Okay. Shadowy entrance, flashy entrance. I'll go with shadowy. Ow! How am I supposed to do this? This one's not physically impossible! I physically cannot do that mission anymore. Online races are physically impossible. The online servers are dead. Analytic, give me tech. Dude, participate in online races. Oh yeah, let me participate in online races in Skylanders Superchargers in the year of our Lord 2026. Beta Spellpunks, hate them. More and more levels. Give me all the ranks. Always worth it for more gold. Collect vehicle mods. Ah, here we go. Level 29. Scolding entrance, sure. Collect sky stones, chaos diaries, and legendary treasures. Are we gonna reach 30? We're gonna reach 30, boys! Oh, I get to choose an entrance for other elements. Go with light, because I do like playing as Astro Blast. Complete 3 collect all 3 sparks and live wires. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What's this one? Complete a mission with another player. Okay, that's at least physically possible. Complete each level on any difficulty. Earn stars in sky races, sea races.
Here is where you can view your Portal Master progress and stats. Useful for seeing how much you have already accomplished.
266 hats, 88 sky stones, 60 legendary treasures. Only 10 winged sapphires are in this game? Damn.
Continue on your path of courage, and soon you will ascend to our highest.
Well, I guess this game makes up for it by giving me constant gold boost with some of my levels.
Master Eon, I found him. I found La Fuzzbottom. According to a
Lefus bottom.
passage in his final book, he planned to retire to the Gadfly Glades to work in solitude.
Well done, Hugo. Seek out Flynn when you are ready to leave.
Any place that you go, I can reach and bring you the magical upgrades.
A promotion.
Alright. You know, let's... Wait, isn't this the magic one
Only a
again?
vehicle of the magic element can
I've
enter
already
this
done the
game.
magic one. Oh yeah. Throw 2 wishing stones in the well. That's a chompy. Chompy ball. Okay. Another sky stone. Shifty Stickler. You may lose a nose. 8 health, 1 damage. Nice health, but hell no. Unless I want to waste my time with that thing. Yeah, no. Alright, well next episode we gotta find Lefus bottom. So that's gonna be, I guess, next episode Logan's problem. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Skylanders Superchargers. If you guys liked it, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.